Everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today we will answer the question, what will happen next with X? So with X, you just put in whatever person you're thinking of. Remember, this is a general reading, so it's not gender specific, it's timeless, and it may or may not resonate with you. So if it does not resonate with you, please just let it go. And this is also rather a fun reading, right? As you are tuning in this message, it most probably, however, is meant for you at this point in time. All right, so let me show you the card decks which I'm using. So I'm using today the Fountain Tarot. Then I will pick an angel card. And I'm using a chakra card. All right, so we have 4 piles. That's pile 1, pile 2. This is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So just go ahead, meditate, pick one of these piles, and then hopefully you will get the answer on what will happen next with X. So whatever person is coming to your mind right now. Okay, so let's get started. I'll just push the other piles away. Okay, so pile number 1. Oh wow. Okay, it starts already with 8 of Swords. Then we have pile number 2, that's 5 of Wands. Then we have the Sun. And card number 4 is 2 of Wands. Okay. Then we have 1 chakra card, that's Passion. Let's put Passion here. Okay. Okay. So let's start with the first card. That's the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords. As you can see on this card, you have restrictions here. Okay, you have restrictions, you have constraints. You can't unfold, okay, because you're restricted by these swords. If you go this way, you can't unfold, and you are blind. Okay, so this person, can you see here? So she's blind, or this person is blind. So it's not, yeah. And trapped in the dark. It's dark around it. So, you know, looking at this card, it comes to my mind the questions like, are you or your partner happy? Are you or your partner a bad influence for one another, to each other, for each other? And maybe, you know, the person you're thinking of right now in the situation, maybe you're also not meant to be. Okay, so yeah, so this comes with this card. Now, if I look at the, you know, at the rest of the cards, so maybe let's jump to the Sun here. That's position 3, because this position is giving maybe, you know, some background how others see the situation or see your relationship, because this is like what you would see from outside. So this is something within, in you, in your relationship, This is something coming from outside. So people see you, or people see this relationship. Maybe you're not in this relationship with the person you're thinking of, but they see this quite positive. So they see you maybe big-hearted, generous, supportive. So this is the view from outside on you, and also on the relationship as such. But if you're not in a relationship, then it's on you. So the outside views is quite positive overall, but you, from your perspective coming in, I mean, you are this dark, blind person here. Okay, so what's happening next? What's happening in the near future? I think this card here will describe the near future, and this card here will be the far future. So in the near future, we have the Five of Wands, as you can see them. And, also with the Five of Wands, so not with the situation as such, but also what is coming next, right? Because this describes the situation, describes you, and this is the next step. So it sort of fits actually to the first card, because in the near future, things are taking a downward turn, most probably. And I think also this card, suggests that you need to give yourself some time to analyze the situation in full. Okay, so you should take this time. This is coming, so this is a suggestion coming with this card. And then we also, we should also ask, why are you in this situation right now? Is this because of you? Is this because of a partner? Because you are in a relationship, and this is coming from a partner that you are in this situation, and so that's why. So if this is coming from your partner, okay, that you are now in this situation, then you might want to in future reflect and think of the relationship as a whole. Okay, so you should definitely take your some time and think of that relationship here. In the far future, so that's near future. So this is the recommendation coming from this card. Far future with the Two of Wands. Most probably, with the Two of Wands, there is no real commitment here. So with this person you're asking for, also in the far future, because you will realize maybe here in the near future that also the far future there you won't get like a real commitment. It's maybe a half-heartedness, and so this card also recommends that you really have a long talk with your partner, discuss everything in detail, and really get into things and sort them out. Okay, so this is what is happening next with pile A. Okay, and also some suggestions to that. So this is pile A. From a chakra perspective, passion, it says, follow your passion, be authentic, and take a stand for yourself. Okay, that's what passion is all about. So this is something you should learn, work on. Okay, so this is a message from the chakra I should take, and then let's get a message from the angels. Let me just get the angel cards here, and so let's see what the angel is saying to this pile number 1 as a final message for you to take home, more or less. All right. Okay, let's take this card. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This angel says, believe. Okay, so this is the angel. And the angel says, believe. We cannot fall deeper than in the hands of God. Okay, so that's the message from this angel. And I think it gives a good like a final suggestion to this overall reading. Believe. All right, okay. So I think this reading is at an end. So this was pile number 1. Then let's continue with pile number 2. Okay, so the Fool, the Ace of Cups, Justice, Six of Pentacles, and your chakra card is Instinct. Okay. Okay. So with the Fool, that's the situation, okay? So that's the situation you're in. And the Fool stands for maybe I'm getting in, abandoning something or looking for new horizons and wanting to enter a new phase. So most probably you want to enter a new phase in your life. Okay. So in terms of relationship, I feel either, you don't have a relationship. This is the most probable situation here with the Fool, because you want to start this journey. Okay, you want to start your love journey with the Fool, indicated by the Fool. Maybe in some rare cases you are maybe already in a relationship and want to take it to a new, to new heights. Okay. So, but looking at the other cards, I would say this: you are not in a relationship with the Fool as the first card. The Fool also indicates, so the Fool wants to see what's possible. Okay, I mean, you can see it also in this picture. The Fool jumps, so the Fool wants to test out. So a light-hearted spirit, testing, don't seeing, the danger, seeing where it goes. So I think, so this is a start, a situation you're ready to go to start the journey. Okay, so you're ready to start the journey. That's a situation. Now, from an outside perspective, so what do others think? I think this is the third card. The Justice card is an outside impulse. So I think here, many people maybe see you or this upcoming relationship as quite karmic and balanced. Okay, so this is something, it's balanced. So this is something what is viewed from the outside, looking at you and maybe your future partner, which might come with the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups is now describing the near future. So this card number 2 is the near future. And in romance, indeed, this is a very good sign. Okay, so you will receive a big chance, with the Ace of Cups, to find true love and also to find happiness, and this really quite soon. Okay, so this is something really around the corner, more or less. And in whatever situation you are here, right? Because I mean, you want to start this journey, so maybe there are also some constraints or whatever. So whatever situation is here will improve. So will change to the better. So this is also what the Ace of Cups says, right? So there will be a change to the better. And so if you are in a relationship and you want to, go this relationship journey, so you want to bring this to new levels or new heights, your existing relationship, then with the Ace of Cups, you might find a new side to your partner, which helps, to evolve the relationship and bring it to a new level. Yeah. So the Ace of Cups is a very, very positive card, and I think this is a wonderful, wonderful indicator here. Yeah. So for the future, so for the far future, because this is the near future, what will happen next in the near and in the far future? So in the far future, so the Six of Coins, yeah, also talks about you helping others, you supporting others, or you also getting support from others. Okay. So with the Six of Coins or with the Six of Pentacles, I mean, here they call it coins, but with the Six of Pentacles, you should not get one-sided in your relationship. Okay, so if you are in this relationship, if this is evolving, which it will, right? In the far future, you should be careful to not, end up in a one-sided relationship where the one partner gives and then does not receive. Okay, so you should have a stable two-sided relationship emotionally and also materially. So not only emotionally, right? So in all situations at the end, you should be careful and work on that. Yeah. Just to keep this whole relationship as it is healthy. So this is what this card, is recommending, that in this relationship which will come, or if you're in, you will come to new heights, but then also in the future, you should just take care and be careful that this whole relationship is not getting a one-sided relationship, but it's indeed both of you are bringing in the same. Okay, so giving and receiving should be in balance, as this card also suggests. Okay, so this is pile number 2. I think this is a great set of cards. Here as your chakra card, you have instinct. Okay, and basically it just recommends you or reminds you to follow your instinct. Okay, follow your instinct here in this situation, in this relationship, and it will guide you. It will guide you and bring you to the right, to the right decisions and help you. Okay, I think this is what the card says. Also for you, let's pick, even though this is a wonderful set of cards, let's pick an angel message. Okay, wow, here, this came out. Okay, so the angel message is dream. Okay. Dream. We are God's dream. Okay, interesting. And I think a very nice final call on this pile. So don't stop dreaming. Here, your journey. Work your journey. That's here. This is what you want. Start the journey. Start your dream. Work on your dream. Yeah, all right. I think this is a very nice message. So that's pile number 2. Now let's go to pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. So we have the situation, Ace of Wands. Then we have the near future, represented by the Queen of Swords. Then we have influence and views from others from the outside. That's the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have in the far future the Eight of Cups. And the chakra card, Enlightenment. Okay. So the situation you are in. So I think you are full of actions, taking chances. There is a lot of positive energy right now swirling around you, and it's a great moment to get new plans, to do new plans, to work on changes. There are also changes on the way. I think this is a very positive energy. Yeah. I think also here you should follow your instinct and be bold. Yeah. Keep your mind open to opportunities, to new ideas, to a new life, to a new love, to a new friendship. Okay, so I think this is the situation you should be open. Okay, to a new love, yeah, to a new friendship, to a new life. So just be open and open-minded to things which come along. Okay, so here, so this Eight of Coins is an indicator, coming from others, coming from the outside, an impulse, on the situation here, and also on you, maybe on this relationship. And I think from the outside, here, this is what this card is representing. They see you as someone who is willing to go the distance, okay? And also this card suggests that sometimes the long road is the right road, okay? So this is coming with the Eight of Coins as an impulse here. All right, then let's look what's happening in the near future. That's the Queen of Swords, or represented by the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is looking at someone which she cannot see, right? Sort of. So she's sitting there. I think the Queen of Swords, so this person here, not sure who this person is right now, but this person is very focused on the future. Is more focused on the future than on the present. So basically living more in the future than the present. So, this person, most probably the person you ask for, if this is the partner, your partner, then this card may indicate that this partner is emotionally not available at this point in time, looking in the future. So not being here in the moment. Okay. So maybe this person is, they're disconnected from their heart, sort of. Okay. Yeah. So I think this person is not attached to anything. Maybe working more on themselves. All right, so let's see what the far future brings. So the far future is the Eight of Cups. So what's next? What's happening next with X? So X has no is not emotionally attached to you. So what does the Eight of Cups recommend or suggest here? So, the Eight of Cups says that perhaps the relationship in which you are, because I see this is a person here. So most probably you are here full of energy. You have someone not seeing you directly, being sort of unattached, also emotionally. And in future, so maybe this relationship which you're in, so I feel you already have your relationship, you're already in a relationship, or maybe when you're thinking of this partner, then this relationship, if you go into this relationship, prevents you from being as happy or fulfilled as you could be. Okay, so I think this is coming with the Eight of Cups. And sometimes we must abandon our baggage before we can move forward. Okay, so you should think about that. So this is like a recommendation, to let go of the past, whatever the past is, or whatever is holding you back, and to definitely embrace the future. So you can also see, this person here walking into the future. So this is what you should embrace. Okay. Yeah. So no attachment at this point in time. And in future, you should really, look and embrace the future instead of, working too much on past topics. So let go and embrace the future. This is the recommendation of this card. Okay. All right. So enlightenment. That's the chakra card. That's your learning. Okay. I think so. Take time to connect. Take time to connect with yourself. Take time to connect, maybe then in the second step, with the world. And it's time for a reflection here. Okay, reflect to come to the enlightenment. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what the angels are, what message the angels have for you for this pile number 3. Let's see. Okay, let's pull one of them. Let's take just the first card. Okay. I think this card really matches with enlightenment. So this card recommends, or the angel recommends, to clear out your feelings, to understand yourself, so this card also says, the angel also says, so who loves does not need to win. Find your place. Okay, so I think this is a good message to the situation here. So I think you should find your place in this relationship before you continue with this one. Okay, so that's pile number 3. I hope it resonates with you. So let's go to pile number 4. Okay, so we have King of Swords, that's the situation. Then we have the 5 of Swords, so we also have a lot of Swords energy. Then we have the two of Pentacles, I'm sorry. So 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Coins, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What do we have here? So we have self-worth. That's your chakra card. That's what you need to work on. But let's start here. So let's start with the situation now. Okay, so I think this card shows up when you need to take your heart out of a situation and bring rather your intellect to the table instead. Okay, so that's the situation which this card describes. So sometimes you need to have or must use a sword, okay, to cut to the throat of the matter. And this is especially the case or true if your heart is clouding your judgment. Okay. So that's the situation. Maybe also it just suggests that you are a strong character. Okay, so that would be an alternative position we could take here with this card. All right, so let's jump to card number 3, because card number 3 is now, the view from outside, or how others see the situation, or, influences and an impulse from outside. So not within, from outside. So here you see is someone attempting to balance, these 2 pentacles. And the concerns, so 2 concerns you're having, while maintaining your head above the waves, so you can see here the water, so it's above the water, and basically balancing 2 concerns. So the outside view on this is rather that balancing is needed to get this relationship working. Okay, so that's feel coming from this card. The near future is right here. So the near future is represented by the 5 of Swords, and the far future is represented by the Wheel of Fortune. So let's have a quick look, or the first look, at the 5 of Swords. So what will happen next? This is the 5 of Swords, and then like a sneak peek in the far future. So the 5 of Swords, the near future. So there is a danger of alienating friends, lovers, right, through inflexibility. So you shouldn't, so inflexible thinking, okay, can make a person hard to work with, right? Or hinder to be in a productive relationship. So if you think of it in that way, what is right and what is wrong? I mean, the question is there a right and is there a wrong? So be open. Okay, so this card recommends to be flexible in certain situations and, with your thoughts, and maybe they also have some issues with, with an ex going on, which is represented by this card as well. Okay, so, these issues might still be following you. I mean, you want to, of course, you want to leave them behind, but they're still there. So maybe, you should really get them sorted first and stay flexible. I think this is a clear message here. Okay. The far future. So I think, also looking at the cards here, that the Wheel of Fortune also talks about accepting the ups and downs of life, okay, which might occur. So it says you have the power, you have the power to spin the wheel, that the wheel stays in the upside position. Okay, so that's you who has the power. So work actively to improve things. Okay, to improve maybe this inflexibility, what is coming up, and maybe also is your side, but maybe this is also your partner, right? So one of you two is really inflexible, and the Wheel of Fortune for the far future really suggests and recommends that you work actively to improve the situation, even if it's rough, okay? Even if it means you need to accept certain situations, yeah? And it also says do not become discouraged. Things ups and downs, and also downs, downs are natural, but they will pass. That's a good thing. They will pass. So they are sometimes here, they're sometimes here, so they will pass. There's energy, there's a flow. So don't become discouraged. Your chakra card. Self-worth. Have faith. Self-love. You deserve, you deserve to receive. That's your lesson here. That's your lesson. Okay, let's see what the angels are saying to this relationship. Okay, let me just pick this one. Oh, okay, that's an interesting message. The message is Omega. Every end is a new beginning. Every end is a bright beginning. Here, the Wheel of Fortune, ups and downs. Okay, it's natural. It will pass. So every end has a new beginning. So it's a cycle. Okay. So I think this message also perfectly harmonizes with this reading here. All right. So I think that's it for pile number 4. Thank you everyone for watching and tuning in. I hope these messages helped. The overall energy, I want to show you this. I wasn't sure to show you or not to show you this card, but the overall energy of this reading was death. Okay? Meaning the overall energy for all 4 piles is transformation. And to be honest, I only had one pile where I felt we don't have a transformation. I mean, rather transformation to the positive. And in all other 3 piles, there's a lot of work before us. But what I want to say is stay encouraged, right? So do not become discouraged. And not everything, of course, resonates with you. So let go of whatever does not resonate with you. So thanks and have a good time. And hopefully you will tune in the next time. Bye, guys.